Good morning. Happy Friday. Woo! I apologize for the delay. Y'all, it's so much going on. All good. No complaints. Let's see if we can get a little bit more lighting here. Good morning. Good morning. How are y'all doing? How are you doing? First and foremost, a huge thank you to those of you who joined me in my mother's living room last Friday? Yeah, last Friday. It's wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. My other phone's ringing. I'm sure my sister's forgetting that I'm doing my live right now. So good morning, y'all. Y'all know I literally, some mornings when I'm running behind, I'm literally making coffee with Angel. So thank you guys for joining me last week in New Orleans from my mother's living room. The reception was so much better than I thought. Her Wi-Fi signal was, I got to give her props. It was doing what it needed to be done. So I sincerely appreciate that, because when I go live from home, I hardwire to the internet. So I've got like a cord going from the whatever the box is called upstairs, is directly connected to the computer. And I learned that I didn't even know that was a thing until I was on QVC. And when they closed the studios during COVID, we filmed from our homes, and that was the thing. They were like, you got to hardwire from your internet. And so anyway, that's when I learned how to do that. So that's what I do whenever I go live, or even if I have a Zoom call that I'm, and the weather's really bad. And anyway, so I digress. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's open mic today. Not because I don't have stuff to talk about, but I always like to pause and, give you an opportunity to ask questions, because I may be talking about a topic that I'm not going to say you're not interested in, but you might have a burning question in your mind, and I don't kind of come around to that. So open mic, whatever questions you want to talk about. So let me type that in the chat. And I'm going right back to New Orleans for Essence Festival. So I'll be leaving Wednesday, because I've got stuff to do Thursday. So I'm looking forward to going back home. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk. This open mic. Drop your questions or comments. So yeah, I actually, I have not even looked at the concert thing for Essence Festival, because when I go, it's I'm usually going to, sometimes I'll do a concert if I'm with my husband, but if I'm typically, the last few years, it's just been going to meetings and luncheons and networking. So I might, drop a concert in the itinerary. I got to even go look and see what it is. So how you guys doing? I feel like with the second, good morning, Yaya Roth, good morning, Harlem, good morning. How you guys doing? I hear y'all having a little bit of a heat wave up in the East Coast, but it's just life every day down here on the Gulf Coast. That's what what y'all call a heat wave, but I digress. So feel free to drop your comments in, questions that you might have, whether it's on silver hair, lifestyle, fashion, anything that you've heard me talk about on the YouTube channel or on Coffee with Angel. So today I am super excited, y'all, because It's one, if y'all don't know, I live in Houston. So as everybody in the whole world knows, Beyonce is from Houston. And my daughter and her friends have this tradition of they come back home to Houston to see Beyonce because they're like, you got to see Beyonce at home. And so she's coming in town, she and her friends, for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter, just like they did for Renaissance. And she was like, Mom, you should see Beyonce. And I was just thinking like, I mean, sure. And then like for the past several months, like it just shows up in my feed and I see a lot of mothers and daughters going to Beyonce of all ages, really. I have a friend who has like a 13-year-old, she and her daughter went. And I just thought that would be cool if I went to see Beyonce with my daughter. So we're going to see Beyonce tomorrow. I have invited myself into her friend group. But I've been approved by other friends. So anyway, I'm super excited. So I literally just decided this last night. So clearly I don't have an outfit. So y'all feel free, drop me your outfit ideas, whether it's something you see me wear in a vlog. I'm just telling you, I'm not buying anything. Like I can wear something that is in my closet. Oh, let's see. All About Food says, I'm watching on the big screen because my phone is dead. Not many questions, but yes, it's been pretty hot. Oh yeah, yes, it's hot in New York. I've been hearing the New Yorkers complain about y'all 90 degrees. Girl, what time? It's probably 90 degrees in Houston right now. Let me see. It feels like the heat index is 89 and it is 9:12 a.m. So what the heat index is going to be at noon. And I'm dressed like this because my husband, his scholarship fundraiser golf tournament for the nonprofit he runs is today. So as soon as I finish with Coffee with Angel, I'm going to go over and support at the golf tournament. But yep. Oh, Shauna, your daughter is going to see her on July 10th. Apparently, that was also a backup plan for them to go to Atlanta. She mentioned that to me this morning when she and I were texting, because one of her best friends who's coming here to see Beyonce in Houston is from Atlanta. So apparently that was a location they were considering going to. When I was Shauna, when I was in Atlanta, because I went to a soccer game after our meetup, and so I saw all the the digital billboards for the Beyonce concert. She's going to be in Atlanta like 4 days. She's going to be there a long time. So yes, but I love that. I love that you're watching me on the big screen. Apparently, I know, right? Hey, good morning, Carrie. I know apparently like TV is the number one way people consume YouTube. So once I realized that, I was just like, oh, I need to like step away from the screen some, because you definitely don't want a TV full of a big face, right? So yes, all sold out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So like, that's why I was surprised that I could get a last minute ticket. But Reliant, or I'm sorry, it's called NRG now. You know how they keep changing the stadium names. And I just keep calling the thing whatever it was originally. It was originally Reliant. Now it's NRG. But anyway, I don't know what I'm wearing, but I know what shoes I'm wearing. My pink cowboy boots. I bought these in, I think, 2018. Yeah, and because they're pink. They're very pink. And I usually wear them like once or twice a year, not very often. You can tell from the heel, I don't wear them very often. So we're going in with the pink cowboy boots. After that, I don't know. I'm going to just get in the closet and see what's going on. But I know it's going to be something cool. It's gonna be something cool because it's gonna be hot. It's already hot. And then, I'm thinking, like, I just think about it's gonna be like going to a football game, really, because you got, dense crowds. And so whatever it is, it's gonna be hot. Probably gonna have the hair in a ponytail. I went outside yesterday to try to film a little snippet of content for a vlog. It was like 30 seconds that I just needed to film. It took me maybe about 15 minutes because I was trying not to have cars in the background and stuff. I was drenched and it was 6:30 p.m. So, like, yes. Thank you, Regina. She loves the pink boots. Okay, y'all, I'm getting content ideas for Cowboy Carter. Okay, if you just joined, good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to Coffee with Angel. I'm Angel Cornelius, the founder of Maison 276 and creator of the award-winning 3-step system for silver gray, blonde, or highlighted hair, a healthy way to brighten, cleanse, and restore the natural brilliance of your hair without purple dyes. Okay. And we meet here every Friday at 10 a.m. to talk about a wide variety of topics, not just silver hair care. We talk about fashion, lifestyle, fitness. Today is open mic. We're talking about whatever you want to talk about, but I am also taking recommendations because I just found out less than 24 hours ago that I'm going to see Cowboy Carter, Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour. I don't know what I'm wearing, except I'm wearing my pink boots. So, wearing the pink boots. Okay, let me see. What y'all say? Let's see. I was just thinking all the young people are wearing Western wear, denim. The hat in your bio will look really nice. Oh, that brown. Oh, I didn't even think about that. And you know what? All about food first. I was going to put this hair in a ponytail. We were doing ponytail because by the time that concert's over, my hair will be out to here. So I didn't even think about that. Cowboy hat. Okay. All right. So we got a hat and shoes. I did not think about that. It's not a Western hat, but it kind of doesn't probably matter really, right? I mean, it's just like the whole hat vibe. And it is brown, so it's a neutral color. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for that. Yep. Yeah, it's beige. I'm running back and forth to my phone. I love that. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, y'all, I'm getting outfit recommendations for content for Cowboy Carter. I also, as it relates to Essence Festival, I just did this whole vlog on, traveling, carry on. You can't do that for Essence Festival. It's just too many outfits, too many times you need to change clothes. The morning, for example, the mornings, those luncheons, they're business luncheons. I mean, it's 99% women, but what you wear to the luncheon is not what you wear to the convention center, just walking around. That's more of a flat, for me, that's more like flat sandals, tennis shoes. If you've never been to Essence, you gotta wear comfortable shoes. Like, gotta wear comfortable shoes if you're walking around. Even when I go to the luncheons, I have my heels in my bag. And then there's the business luncheons, you're dressed up for that. If you go to the convention center after that, you need super comfortable clothes that are cool and that you can walk around in, and shoes that you can walk on cement in, because the convention center is cement. It's a cement floor. And as you know, when we get to a certain age, walking on cement, let me just speak for myself. If I know I'm going to be walking on cement, then it is definitely a shoe that I can put a gel insole cushion in. Otherwise, my back will be killing me. So anyway, and then if you're going to the concert, well, you got to go, back to the hotel or Airbnb or wherever you're staying. For me, it's my mother's house, my mama's house, and shower and change clothes again. That's 3 outfit changes possibly in one day, minimum 2. So if you're doing the whole Essence Festival thing, I confess it's not a carry-on only situation. And at first, I wasn't really even sure if I was going. When I was home last week, I had one event that I'd been invited to, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to come back for one event. 48 hours later, I had 5. We are one of the sponsoring brands with the Hyatt Regency's VIP lounge. It's like, what? Just like, just keep showing up, just keep doing the work. Just keep showing up, doing the work, entrepreneurs. Even if you're not an entrepreneur, just keep showing up, doing the work, and doors will open that you did not even knock on. So, actually, I am joining Lumi Nicole and the Hyatt Regency with their VIP lounge. So we'll be doing like a meet and greet on the 4th of July, whatever day that is. And then there's Sunday, there's a brunch. So I am super grateful for every opportunity that Maison 276 gets. So I went from having, I don't know if I'm going, to now I got 5 things to go to. What am I going to wear? So some of the stuff I'm in my closet, like wear what you got. But I do confess, I did buy a couple of things, but I'm having them delivered to my mother's house because I just didn't want to risk it. So I was like, hey, mama, there's some packages coming for me. So I bought, so anyway, I haven't laid everything out. I would like to do a get ready with me Essence vlog, but once I realized like all the clothes, most of the stuff I'm going to wear, some of the stuff I'm going to wear is in New Orleans. I was like, I don't know, because half of the stuff I would be showing you a picture of it, but I still might do that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Tell me, what do you think? Tell me, what do you think? Good morning, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Brenda says she's the same way with the gel insoles. Honey, the only thing I don't wear gel insole in is stilettos because they just don't fit in there. But I will, but I do have the pads that you put like for the ball of your foot, because y'all know I love my high heels. I love them, love them, love them. But anything that's like closed in, like these boots, oh, definitely gonna have insoles in those. And they're very comfortable, but I envision that I'm gonna be standing up pretty much most of the time. Because first of all, I'm short. Secondly, if you're going to a good concert, chances are, if you're not standing up most of the time dancing, it's not a good concert, in my humble opinion. So anyway, I'm some more outfit recommendations, y'all. If you're just joining me, good morning, happy Friday. Welcome to Coffee with Angel. It's open mic day. You guys haven't dropped any questions. I've just been rattling on about Essence Festival and my last minute decision to go to the Cowboy Carter tour. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, Regina wants to see the Essence Festival outfits. Okay, I'll throw up the camera on Monday. I'll show you what I have here in the house. And then I'll drop in pictures of the things that are going to be shipped to my mother's house. So, okay, sure, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I'll do it. So what do you got? I feel like at this time of the year, we've already had Memorial Day, Juneteenth. Now we're up on, actually not the second summer holiday. I said that in my IG reel that I put up, but actually this is the third. So, by now, I'm not going to say people are checked out, because Lord knows we're working like crazy, but there is a kind of vibe that you have like this time of year where you just feel like you just need a little bit of a break that I don't necessarily feel during any other time of year. My husband and I are still trying to decide where we're going to go on vacation. But, when you're empty nesters, you actually, aside from work, you actually control your own schedule, which is very different than when you have kids in the house. And anybody with kids, y'all know what I'm talking about. They control your whole schedule, your whole calendar, your whole life. So yeah, okay, happy to do that. Also working on a vlog for summer skincare because someone in the community asked me about my summer skincare. I do use lighter products. I do lean into a whole lot more sunscreen for everything. Even like right now, I've got the Black Girl Sunscreen Leave It Matte primer on. And then, I'm sorry, the Black Girl Sunscreen Make It Matte sunscreen for the face. Yes, but it is all, you can also use it as a primer. And then I have just the Laura Geller Baked and Bronze Powder, so I don't have a liquid foundation on. And that's more than enough coverage for me, especially in the summer, especially because I get tan. Y'all see I got a tan. And so even the tans even out our skin tone. So, also like when I go on vacation, I'm not doing the makeup. I'm doing the sunscreen. I'm doing eyebrows and lashes. Cause if y'all see my makeup tutorial, I don't really have any lashes and brows. The few brows I have are silver. So it looks like I don't have any. And your eyes frame your face. But I might, I'll put some sunscreen on, boo. And I'm calling it a day. Because, why are we putting on a full face of makeup to go sit in the sun? I'm not about that. Okay. Shauna's got a question. Okay. Did I miss a question? Okay. I do have my contacts in, but let me put my glasses on. But did you mention doing a video on concert wear? My daughter had the best time pulling her. Oh, no, I didn't. Because I'm going tomorrow night. I don't even know. I'm not one of those, you know what, in full transparency, y'all, I'm not one of those people that can like throw on my camera and just like bloom, 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 and here's a vlog there. I probably overthink everything. And so because I just decided to go last night, less than 24 hours ago, it literally didn't even occur to me to do content on it. So maybe what I can do is a short and just kind of show all the different options that I'm thinking about. I could probably do that. And that's why I love this community so much, because y'all really, I've said this before, I like to think that I challenge you and to go past your comfort zone, but you guys do that for me a lot because by nature, one, I'm a very conservative person and kind of introverted until I know you. Like all of my friends would be like, girl, you are not an extra introvert, but I am with people I don't know. So just like opening myself up on social media, the way I've done on YouTube over the past year, that really pushed me outside my comfort zone. But I love it now. It's a lot of work, but I do love it. And, you guys push me outside my comfort zone. For example, the swimsuit vlog, never, ever would have done that. I'm just telling you, wouldn't have done it. Now, I might have taken some images, some photos while on vacation, but doing a whole swimsuit vlog, just like I would have never done that. That was y'all's recommendation. So thank you for pushing me outside my comfort zone. And so I said all that to say, Shauna, like you say, just do it. Turn the phone on, turn the camera on, and just show us putting your outfit together. Like, it's not complicated. And like I said, I do overcomplicate a lot of things. So I'm going to do that. And I'll pick out some options tonight, and then tomorrow morning, I will film something and then show the final, I guess, on my way to the concert. Lord knows how early we got to leave. I don't know. But thank you. I only wear, people are talking about, it's all content. Oh, Shauna, you sound like my son. Oh, you sound like my son. You're right, though. You're right. You sound like my son. Okay, here's a question. Is it okay to use the conditioner as a moisturizer? Because I do it after I wash my hair. I have very short use it, the oil. Oh yeah, absolutely. So Brenda's question is it okay to use the Restore conditioner as a moisturizer? Um, because she uses it after she washes her hair, of course, and her hair is short and she uses it along with the conditioner. That's a great question. And the answer is absolutely yes. I actually created the Restore conditioner to be a multi-purpose product. Um, to eliminate the need for three different types of conditioner. And I'll explain. But first, I'm going to go get one to show people what I'm talking about. I'll be right back. It's not going to take long. So my office is like right over there, and I have a closet that I keep products in. So this is the Maison 276, the light Restore conditioner, and it is very thick. And I've had people talk about comment on the thickness of the conditioner, and that's intentional. First of all, you have water at home. I don't need to put water in this bottle. But so one is designed to be used as a leave-in. That's how I use it, how people with textured, wavy, curly, coily, or extremely dry hair use it. But you can also use it as a rinse out, which is what I recommend for people who have fine, thin hair. And thirdly, you can use it as a deep conditioning mask. The main difference between a regular conditioner and a deep conditioning mask is simply the level of water that is in the product. Because if it's a good conditioner and it's a good mask, then it should have conditioning agents, conditioning ingredients, and it should also have ingredients that help your hair retain moisture. Okay, so this is why you can use it as a deep conditioning mask. You see how thick that is? And the way I use it as a deep conditioning mask is I apply it after washing my hair. And I don't, a lot of conditioner instructions will tell you to remove the excess water from your hair before you put conditioner on. No, I want every bit of moisture. No. And that's why this is so thick, because it's going to mix with the water that is in your hair. And then it creates that type of hair lotion. I'm just going to put this on my hair lotion that you are typically used to seeing with your average conditioner. It pours out like lotion. And the fourth way you can use it is as a conditioner, to Brenda's point. So when I wear it doesn't even matter whether I'm wearing my twist out, my ponytail, my Bantu knots, or whatever. Maybe it depends on the weather, first of all. And if I'm in some place that's super humid, or if my hair's gotten frizzy, or if I'm someplace really dry and cold, like when I'm in the Northeast during the winter, I will take some conditioner. I will dampen my hair. I have a water bottle that I just keep, distilled water in. And why? Because dry hair needs moisture. When you just add conditioner or oils to dry hair, you just have dry, oily hair. You need to infuse moisture. So I'll lightly spritz it with water and then use this as a moisturizer conditioner. It revives the curl pattern. If you feel like your hair is feeling a little dry, adds a little shine. And it really kind of just brings your hair back to life until it's time to wash and condition again. So That was a very long answer to your question. Thank you, Brenda, but that was absolutely great. And if you have short hair, even more so. Sometimes we're washing our hair when it's not that our hair is dirty, but we're washing it to kind of like reset it and revive it. And it's because it's that moisture that you're infusing into your hair. And so sometimes it's not dirty. It doesn't need shampoo, but it does need a little bit more moisture infused in it, especially if you're someone who washes your hair like once a week. Now, if you're washing your hair every day, and there are some people who do need to wash their hair every day, especially if you're swimming, especially if you're on vacation, you're at the beach getting, sea salt and all the other things that are in the ocean. You need to wash that out of your hair. But most of us do not need to wash our hair every day. And while we're on shampooing, most of us do not need to shampoo twice. I only shampoo my hair once. And the reason I do that is because step one is a pre-shampoo. And so that product is actually the brightener of the 3-step system. That's a pre-shampoo. And it's not only brightening your hair, but it's also removing that surface level dirt. So once you rinse that out, a lot of the dirt, the product buildup that you may have, that's already gone. So when I get on to step two, the cleanse shampoo, I'm only doing one cycle. Some of us have dry hair because we're over shampooing our hair. Thank you for that question, because that led me into a whole lot of other stuff. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. So, good morning from Houston. Hey, Patricia. Good morning from Houston. So let me bring you up to date. Patricia, it's Beyoncé Eve. Queen B is going to be in concert Saturday and Sunday. And just last night, I decided to join my daughter and her friends at the Cowboy Carter concert at NRG. So I've been sourcing outfit recommendations. I don't know what I'm going to wear. It's coming out of my closet. But just to bring you up to speed, these are the boots. We know we're wearing these boots. So one recommendation was to wear that hat that I have in a vlog. It's like literally the only hat that I have that's not a baseball cap. But it's to wear that hat, which would be great because I was thinking of doing ponytail anyway, because I just didn't want to be bothered with the humidity and the hair, the exploding hair. So that's one idea. I also know I don't want to wear pants. It's just too hot. I don't want to wear pants. I thought about it, but especially because so you guys remember those Sofia Vergara jeans from Walmart that I have been raving about, saying they're the best jeans I've ever put on in my whole life. But I wanted the white version and they were sold out. They've been sold out for months. And I kept thinking, Walmart's gotta restock these. I can't believe they're not gonna restock them. So I was gonna say I was minding my business, but I was clearly shopping. But I was on the website looking for something else earlier this week. And I was like, let me check these jeans. Let me see if they've restock these in white. They did. Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't even taken them out the bag yet. I know how they're going to fit. They arrived yesterday. I just put them in my office and I was just so excited. So Sofia Vergara jeans from Walmart. Y'all, if you are a hippie girl, if you are short, if you got hips, if the hips and the waist are out of proportion, like it is for many of us, these are the first jeans I've ever bought where they fit in the hip, but the waist is not too big. Of course, they're long, but I'm 5'1". Everything's long on me because I don't like petite clothes. For some reason, the fit is, I don't know. I don't like them. So I never buy petite. So yes, check out the Sofia Vergara jeans from Walmart. The ones that I have are they come up here. They're not low riders. Thank God they stopped making so many of those. So it's a natural waist, and they're fitted in the leg, and then it's a big flare. Love, love, love. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Brenda. I appreciate you. Okay, guys, you got any more questions? How y'all doing over there on Instagram? Y'all so quiet. It's open mic day. It's all, I know we talked about this either too. I know the streets are be crazy. Are they? Y'all, you look, I work from home. I don't get out. I bet they are. I bet they got billboards and all kind of things. I saw on Instagram where there's some mural somebody just painted of her in the city somewhere. So I need to like Google it and find it. Not this weekend. I'm sure it's going to be crazy, but I did see the mural and it is, I saw it on social media. It is stunning, stunning. So thank you, my boots. I bought them in 2018. And when I saw them, I was going to get like black because I already told you I'm kind of conservative. And the person was like, no. This is the salesperson at the boutique. She's like, no, you have to get the pink boots. Like, you have to get the pink boots. I'm like, one, I don't even wear cowboy boots that often. And then hot pink cowboy boots. But she was right. I'm glad I bought them. I love them. They're definitely a statement piece. So I'm looking forward to wearing them tomorrow night. So anyway, also, you guys remember a few vlogs, a few coffee chats ago. I think I was still talking about Walmart clothes and summer clothes. And I showed you this, but I didn't have it on. I was telling you the active wear that Walmart has is so, so nice. So this is a 2-piece. And then it's a skirt. Let me get back so you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah. And it's shorts under here. Got pockets. The pockets are for tennis balls, but, also will fit your phone. But I love the fact that it's sold as separates because I think this top is a small and the bottom is a medium. But anyway, they were $20 a piece. Reebok, really good bra. I don't have on a sports bra, and it's got really good support. But you could wear a sports bra with, it depends on just how big your committee members are, as I heard another vlogger say. But so comfortable. Love it, love it, love it. And it does come in other colors. There's this beautiful foam green color, but they didn't have my size. But anyway, and I think it also comes in black and or white, but super, super comfortable. Great summer outfit. Any new cities for meetups? Shauna, we are working on it as we speak. We're working on it as we speak. Yes, that's all I can say. Because I don't know the dates, but we definitely are. Yeah, we are. And it's like the summer is tricky, right? Because you don't want to get too close to any kind of holiday. And so I feel like, between August, September, and October, we'll probably squeeze in a lot because then once you get to Thanksgiving, it's a wrap. And so, but yes, we definitely do. And we got to get to these northern cities before it gets cold. I'm looking at you, Detroit and Chicago. Okay, guys, this has been a fun conversation. Please repeat the process for moisture the hair. Oh, okay, sure. So the question, because you probably came in, well, first, let me just say this. All the Coffee with Angels are uploaded to YouTube. So if you come in on the tail end of a conversation or in the middle of a discussion, you can always go back and rewatch, whether it's today's episode or any other episode. You can always go back and rewatch it. But the question was, can you use the Restore conditioner as essentially as a daily moisturizer? The light is really, there you go. And the answer is yes. The Restore conditioner was designed to be a 4-in-1 product. I've been saying 3-in-1, but really 4-in-1. You can use it as a rinse out, you can use it as a leave-in, and you can use it as a deep conditioning mask. The way I use it as a deep conditioning mask, I apply it after shampooing my hair, really, really saturated, put a plastic conditioning cap on, you know, the ones you get from the beauty store, whatever. It's like 50 per pack. And then I get under a heated cap. It's something I bought from Amazon. If you go to any of my hair care vlogs on YouTube, I always link it. It's like about 35, 40 bucks. But it's electric, but it's got a long cord. So I just love to put that on, leave it on my head for like about 30 minutes, get a cup of coffee, tea. It's really very relaxing. And so one of the things, the reason you can use this product so many different ways is because it is very thick and emollient, and that's very intentional. See that? You see how thick it is? And so that's how you can use it as a deep conditioning mask. So when you apply it on your hair, you know, most conditioners will tell you remove the excess water from your hair before applying conditioner. And that's because those products have a lot of water in them already. Well, this product does not. The Maison 276 Restore conditioner does not have an excessive amount of water. So you use that water that's in your hair. You want to keep all that moisture, lock it in, drench it. Absolutely. And then the fourth way you can use it is, and I'll demonstrate again, like in between shampoos, if you find that your hair is dry, sometimes it's not that we need to wash our hair. Sometimes it's just that our hair needs a little bit more moisture infusion. And so, and you know, just fill your hair. You know if your hair feels dry or not. You know, I keep a water bottle of this, a little spray bottle of distilled water, and often will spritz my hair, put a little bit of the Restore conditioner in my hand, and just put it on my hair. It will reactivate. If you're wavy, curly, coily girl, it's gonna reactivate that curl pattern. If you got a case of the frizzies, it's going to hopefully hydrate and, you know, reactivate that curl pattern, because dry hair needs moisture, and you get moisture from water. Just adding more oils and butters to your hair, that's only one part of addressing dry hair. The first part is to infuse moisture, and you do that with water. Okay, guys, I hope that answered your question, beautiful. I hope that answered your question. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Coffee with Angel. Thank you for the content recommendations. Thank you for pushing me, Shauna, to not overthink creating content. Thank you for the outfit recommendations for Cowboy Carter. And yeah, just thank y'all for taking the time to join me. I appreciate y'all so much. So I will, it was the Essence vlog. I'm really, Brenda, I'm really going to work on that before I get out of here, before I head to New Orleans on Wednesday, to show the outfits that I'm wearing, even if I'm just showing you the digital version of it, because all of the stuff that I ordered, I sent to New Orleans to my mother's house, because I wanted to make sure that I had it. So I am looking forward to the concert, Shauna. I really am. I'm super excited. So, okay, you guys have an amazing weekend, and I'll be dropping content from Cowboy Quarter. Next week, y'all, I will not, because next week I will be at a luncheon at the time we normally do Coffee with Angel. I'll be at an Essence women's brunch. So I will see you guys in 2 weeks. but I will be dropping in shorts or IG the things to keep you posted on what's going on. Have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Bye.